The concept of gleaning came from ancient Israel, where it talks about celebrating the ancient feast, Shavuot, which we call Pentecost. One of the things they were responsible for doing was bringing an offering to the Lord, but also leaving the fields uncut. So it would be really an offering to the people who were underprivileged and didn't have food. But that concept is carried over into modern day time.
All over America, there's food being grown, and not all of it goes to the market. A lot of it gets wasted, and so we recoup that. And through just a 2-hour shift, we can clean that, chop it, dry it, and put together 8,000 different meals that we can ship overseas to people that are desperately in need and starving and dying, and get to bring the gospel with that. It's just such a biblical, beautiful concept that we see come to life every single day at Manos.
So the saying here at Manos is that we will quiet their hungry stomachs so that they can hear the word of the Lord.
So not only are you feeding tummies, but you're feeding souls as well.
And I think that's cool because then I'm not only just feeding people, but then they can actually learn more about God and the Bible.
Produce is harvested here locally, pretty much within about a 10 to 15 mile radius of Jenison. Farmers will go through often and sort out what's marketable, what's the right size, what makes the cut, and then we get what's extra. Sometimes it's just because there's a bumper crop and there's just an overabundance in the market, and so they're able to donate that excess. Sometimes produce is left in the ground too long, so it's oversized, which is great for us. Then we have a retired gentleman who goes around and picks up produce in a trailer for us in 4x4 cribs. Those cribs are delivered here every week, and volunteers come in groups of roughly 20 people or individuals that make up a group of 20 people. And in those 2 hours, we're able to process about 8,000 servings of food, of fresh produce. So that's taking it basically from the farmer, washing it, cleaning it up. It's diced and then spread out on sheets and loaded into the dehydrator, and then bag it and label it for whatever country it might be going to. So that gets boxed and palleted and wrapped and ready to send. And once we have 36 pallets ready to go, we're able to send a cargo container with roughly 700,000 servings to whatever country it's going to.
One of my personal heartbeat connects to this ministry is that my wife and I went to Haiti as we were starting the nonprofit, and we got to experience life in a village in Haiti. While we were there, a 9-year-old boy had passed away just feet away from us, and was coming to the ministry we were at for medical care, for health, for most importantly food. And he had passed away from starvation-related reasons. It shattered my wife and I, and came home and I looked at my dad and said, we can't give up on this ministry. We have to get it going. The more I researched, the more I realized that happens to 10,000 children every single day somewhere on this planet. And that's almost never in the United States, and that's because we have a really good food bank system in our country, and we have volunteers everywhere, and we have the resources to connect those food banks and feed people. But it's a bigger challenge to get that food overseas to countries like Cuba and to countries like Haiti. We just made a passion point of not giving up, because the stats are real and the ministry opportunity is tremendous.
I feel strong to serve here because I think that serving here just helps everyone, because it helps me know that I'm actually impacting the world in positive ways. And especially I think it's cool that a kid like me can do it.
One of the things about Manos Gleaners too is that we're an all abilities volunteer site, and so if you struggle with certain disabilities or challenges, Manos has opportunities galore, and our director Carrie Hill is able to adapt our environment in order to help connect you to the ministry and help you know you're doing something useful, productive, and being used in a powerful way. And I would say the most important thing is the power of prayer. We have this amazing opportunity to speak to God every single day, and God works and leads our steps. Just pray for the ministry, pray for those that are doing shifts here every day. Pray for yourself and how God might be able to just poke an opportunity and open a door for you that you didn't see yesterday.